Hello my lovelies, how is everyone doing? If you've been to my channel before, welcome back. I'm glad to have you back with me again. If you have not been here before, my name is Jenny, and we'll do a quick little introduction because I know I have some new subscribers, and thank you for being here. So, long story short, I hope short, is about a year and a half ago, my son said, "Mom, you need to start a channel because you talk all the time." And he knows I have social anxiety disorder, which you guys will hear about a lot, but I do say it a lot. But I'm also a breast cancer survivor. I was diagnosed in 2016, and he and I were sitting in a drive-thru at CVS, and I was picking a medication up, and I was like, oh my God, here I am again, sitting in a drive-thru at CVS, picking up a medication, and I have no idea what the hell I'm picking it up for. I should get on YouTube and be like, yeah, I'm at CVS waiting in line once again for another medication. And then I laughed and I said, yeah, like I could ever do that. And he says, why not? And I said, because I can't get on there. I can't even talk in front of people. How am I going to do that? And he said, why not? You talk all the time anyway. And here I am. So it started with just me talking about my breast cancer journey. And I did a few videos, you know, here and there about that. And it was just kind of me talking about that. And then one day I was just like sitting, put my makeup on, and I turned the camera on. And that's what I've been doing. So now I just kind of sit here and I put makeup on. I do a lot of reviews. I have a lot of subscription boxes, like a lot. I have Allure, I have Sephora Play, which if you know, if you get Play by Sephora, they have discontinued that. This is the last month for that. They will not be doing that anymore. They're going to be offering like some kind of box they're going to be doing, but it's not going to be a subscription box. It's just going to be a box that you purchase. And I think it's going to be like $25 or something like that they're going to be doing. So they're not going to be doing the Play by Sephora anymore. So this month will be the last month of that. I'm also going to be getting a Macy's box. It's kind of like a Play by Sephora box. I'm waiting to see if I'm getting that. I kind of don't know what's going to happen with that. I get the Aroma Reveal. It's like an amazing, like self-care, self-lovable box. I get that one. And I get Boxy Charm, and I get the Boxy Base, Premium and the Luxe. I get the Ipsy Base, the Ipsy Plus, the Boxy, the Birchbox. And I signed up for Fashionista, which looks like Fashionista, but it's not. It's missing like the I, so it's Fashionista. And I signed up for, what's the other one I signed up for? I forgot what the other one was. Honest to God, I did. But there's two of them that I'm still waiting on that they've actually stopped because they're in California, so they've stopped their shipments right now. So I won't be getting them until they start again. So there's two boxes that I'm still, you know, waiting to kind of play into that. And let me think, is there anything else that I get? I thought there was another one. I don't know, but you'll see it on here because I do unboxings. But I get on here and I review products and I give 100%, no bullcrap, honest review on what I think about the products. You might feel different about it. You might get something that I hate, you might love. I might love something you might hate. I have aging, dry, dehydrated type skin. I do have like a tiny bit of combination like right around here. But you'll see I'm almost 52 years old. I have some, you know, wrinkled around underneath my eyes, so things crease on me that may not crease on you. So, you know, there's things I'm gonna like that you guys probably won't like, and vice versa. But I give my review based on what I like. I might like the smell of something that you guys might not. There's something I'm going to be showing you today that when I open the box, there's a hella odor that comes out of the box. It's very chemical smelling, very glue smelling, but the product itself does not smell like that. It's the actual packaging. Stuff like that takes my breath away. I get migraines really easily, so things like that bothers me. Might not bother you. That's just some examples. So I do talk about stuff like that, but I do, as I'm doing my videos, I talk about my breast cancer. I have anorexia, but I don't have the vomiting type. I have restrictive eating anorexia. I talk about that. You'll hear me talk about like, oh my God, I gained 2 pounds, because to me, 2 pounds is like someone gaining 20. So if that makes you uncomfortable, then you might not want to be here, because I do talk about that. During this, you know, thing where everybody's got to be home, I've gained 7 pounds in the last month. So to me, that's very detrimental. So I'm still learning to come to grips with this. I just was diagnosed last September, even though I've had it for 35 years. It just finally got a real diagnosis and a real name. So I'm still talking about that. I'm still learning about that. I have some other health issues, just little odds and ends things like, you know, high cholesterol, osteoporosis, just crap like that. I've lost all my parents, my mom and my dad and my stepdad, so you'll hear me talk about them. Let's see what else. I have severe social anxiety disorder, like severe. I don't like to go to my house, a little bit of agoraphobia, so I do talk about that. And this here is my way of kind of getting out of the house without leaving my house. And this helps me a lot. Talking to you guys having you out there, unbelievable. It's like you guys have helped me so much. And I do a lot of giveaways. And the reason I do a lot of giveaways is because I get packages in, like when I get my subscription boxes, there's a lot of stuff in there I don't use. Why keep it? Why hoard that? When I know there's, you guys out there might be able to use it. You might be able to pass it on to people that you know. Like you might have a sister or a brother that might love a highlighter that I don't like. Or, you know, some kind of skincare product or whatever. Sephora, or when I order my Sephora and I get samples in, there's stuff that I can't use. You guys might love it. So why not share it? I want to be able to give back to you guys because you guys have given me so much just by coming here and listening to me. And some of my videos get very long-winded. You'll see some of them are very long, and I apologize ahead of time. I just get very chatty and I open up, and you'll see I'm raw. I'm out there. So enough of my little introduction that's taken 5 minutes. Let's get on to what this video is about. I don't know how long I'll last in this video. I am like dealing with a little bit of a urinary tract infection. It hurts to sit because I think it's traveling through my kidneys a little bit. So that's why I'm moving around so much. This video's, I was going to do it earlier in the week, but just kind of didn't get there. Also have temporal lobe epilepsy, and my seizures are where I actually smell intense smells of burning rubber and cigarette smoke, and I'll kind of zone out. And I had a couple of those this week, so I'm just kind of, it's taken me a while to get to this point this week. And also, when I had chemo, I lost my eyelashes. I was obviously lost all my hair and everything else, and my hair's getting very long. So I'll talk about that. You'll hear me talk about that. But my right eye, I still have some missing eyelashes, and I have been using this. I talk about it a lot, but I finally want to show you guys because I keep forgetting to show you. But it's the Grande Lash MD, and this is the product I've been using that's helped me a whole lot as far as getting those lashes back. And you'll see I have camera issues and lighting issues too, but that's what I've been using. And I just recently got this lash conditioner. It's called Grande Repair. And I've been using that, and it helps to keep the lashes soft as they're growing back in. Anyway, so what I have is I got a whole box of Makeup Revolution. And it's the Revolution Pro. And I've got a whole box of it here. And I used this last week I used, I got two different primers from them. I got this Glass Liquid Skin, and it's illuminating skin primer. I got this, and I used it a couple days this week, and it's okay. I didn't mind it at all, but there was no illumination, like none. I had no. I'm trying to get a different way to focus on this thing. I thought I had it earlier, and I was like testing it out because I moved my lighting, and it still has a little weirdness with focusing. But it did not have any illumination, so I'm not really sure why that is. And it comes in a really pretty package. They all come in really pretty packages. And then this one here is, whoops, I had it upside down. It's called a Glass Skin Primer. I can throw the boxes away now that I'm taking it out. And I tried it too, and it made my skin extremely greasy. And you can see that it's kind of, you see how thick that is? But this is what that package looks like. And I tried it one day, and maybe I just used too much, but it says an ultimate dewy finish, and it made my skin very greasy. And I did use my, let's see, what did I use with that? I think I used my Tarte, what's called Rainforest the Sea. I think that's what I used, or I may have used my Fenty with that. I'm not sure. But today I actually used my Benefit, which is what we got in our BoxyCharm this month, or I did, and it's the Hydrate Pores. I used this primer today, and I had a sample of the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, and I had it's vanilla was the color I used, and I used it the other day, and I used it today, and I actually like it. Usually I like more of a full coverage because I'm having some healing with some pimples I had, and I liked it. I like the color, I like the way it feels on my skin, and the primer with that Hydrate primer, I really like it. So I think I'm gonna buy some and see if I like it. And I did get the Glow, it's called Glass Glow Fix Ultimate Glow Dewy Fixing Spray. And I got this, and I put some on in between my layers here. It feels pretty good. Gonna give that a try. And I also got the Sculpt and Glow. It is the contour and highlight palette from them. And I do have that on, and I went ahead and used my Jouer blush, which if you've seen me before, you know this is my favorite blush in the whole wide world. And this is what, this is what it looks like. And this is more, it looks more pink in person. Here it looks really light on camera, but it's actually a really pretty pink. and I use that like a lot. So yeah, so I already went ahead and put that on. But yeah, I did use this already. And I want to talk about something as far as this brand goes, because there is a huge controversy in regards to one of their highlighters. And that's something I want to talk about. And that's this highlighter here. And the reason being is because Manny MUA has a highlighter. And this is the highlighter that Revolution Pro came out with. And it's an amazing highlighter. I did a review on it some time ago. But they copied his palette. However, it's not 100% copy. I'm going to go grab it. I meant to grab it before this, and I totally forgot because, like I said, when I get these little seizure things, it kind of throws my mind off. I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to show you why, about my theory, because I talked about that in my BoxyCharm video. How I will give you my theory. Let me go grab that, and I'm going to tell you what my theory is. I'll be right back. Okay, this is my theory. I do have two of his highlighters. The other one's busted that's closer to this color. All right, so theory number one. Obviously, on the bottom, his is clear, that's black. Okay. Theory number two, his is a heavier compact, okay? Yes, they're the same. But if you look at his compact, do you see his has got a sparkle to it? His has got, it's not a sparkle, it's a, what do you call it? Iridescent. His is iridescent. It's really pretty. So his has the iridescent, theirs does not. It's just a solid white. So that's how they got away with it. That's how they got away with copying. Yes, it's the same component, but theirs does not have that iridescence to it. So he's talking about how they copied it. And yeah, I mean, if you look at them, they have the exact same cutout. They have the exact same pattern. Everything's exactly the same. Even the way that the hinge, like the hinge on it is exactly the same. The way that it opens is exactly the same. Revolution does not have the little, they don't have the cruelty-free emblem on it yet, so apparently they have not like reached the status to have the cruelty-free rabbit on it. They both have a 12-month label on it, and if you guys don't know what that is, this little label right there, if it comes in, it's easier to see on theirs because theirs is black, but there's a little label right there. And what that means is that once you open it, that's how long you have until the product expires. Some products have it, some don't. But they both have that 12 on there. They're both 10 grams, so they're both the same size. Let's see. No, sorry. I looked at it wrong. Theirs is 10 grams. His is 9.9, so close. When you open them up, they both have the same mirror. They both, of course, like I said, this is a different color because the one that I have, like this color, busted on me. His is amazing, like amazing. This one, let me tell you what, will give him a run for his money. It is amazing. I fell in love with this when I used it, like in love with it. I'm not much on this one. It's a different color than what I anticipated it to be, but it's really pretty. But I want to show you. This is both those colors. If it'll come in clear for me, it's kind of hard, but this is his peach color there. It's called Mars, I think. Yes, and this is theirs, and it is called glass crystal. But that's my theory, is the fact that's how they got away with it, was that they copied. They probably got one of his and they stuck it into like a 3D printer, like we have down here, and got a copy of it. And then made their own components, and just not, like I said, it's not as heavy. And this is more product than his has got. So I think that's how they got away. They used a cheaper plastic and just didn't put the iridescence on it. That's my theory. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that they kind of pulled a fast one? I've heard they do that sometimes, but I don't know enough about the brand to tell you whether they did that. Anyway, so this is what we got in the box. I got that palette that I showed you, and then they came out with these. It took me a while to get these, and let me just tell you up front before we get any further, I am in no way, shape, or form telling you guys, especially the way the economy is right now, you need to go out and buy a bunch of makeup. You need to go out and subscribe to all these boxes. I am not telling you that. I like to buy makeup because makeup comforts me, and it soothes me, and it gives me like an out. Since I'm home, when I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I had to, I'm gonna back up so I can show you all this stuff. I had to like stop everything. My life stopped. I had to stop working. I was a vet tech. I had to leave my job. I had a reptile business. I had to give my reptiles up, which I'm just now starting to get back into them. I do have some snakes now and some geckos, but I had to stop everything. So makeup was like my outlet to be expressionable. I'm not a makeup artist, as you will find out. But it's just my way to relax. When I put makeup on, I relax. I calm and it's something for me to focus on. And sometimes I forget that. Sometimes when I'm having a shitty day, I totally forget that makeup relaxes me. So I was having a shitty morning and I don't feel good. And I thought, let me do this. I need to talk to my guys. You know, I need to talk to my lovelies. And I owe them a video, so I need to get on here and do this for you. So when this collection came out, I decided to buy all of it. And I waited like over a month to get it. And it came in. But then I remembered the stuff that we're going through right now is rough on everybody. Whether or not you're home like me anyway. And I didn't change, but it still affected me because I see what's happening around me. And even though I don't go out much, I go out for doctor's appointments and I go out. My son and I go to the theater, local theater, college theater, which they're amazing, but it's still college theater. And we go out to eat a lot and I can't do any of that. So people telling me I can't do something is different than, oh, I don't want to go somewhere. So it is affecting me, but I know it's affecting a lot of people and a lot of people are hurting right now. So by all means, you know, buy your necessities. If you can't buy makeup, don't buy makeup. But I like to get on here and review it and just, you know, to show you guys what I think of it. So when the time comes and you can buy it, at least you'll know what it looks like, what the packaging looks like, you know, from behind a camera instead of just like on a screen on a website, okay? So the first thing, this I think's been out for a while, but I wanted to get a colorful palette. This is called the Forever Flawless palette. And this is what the case looks like. It's just a clear plastic case. And it's called Birds of Paradise. It's really pretty. It's a tin case, almost like the old makeup cases we had as a kid, you know, the paint by the number kind of thing. And it is beautiful. What'd you see? Oh my God, it's beautiful. And they're all named after birds. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I think that is just stunning. I cannot wait to play with that. Oh, I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. And then the other ones, these are the ones that came out when they had that big release. So each palette, and these are the ones that have the smell to it. You can smell the glue that they used to glue these on, and it's very strong. Like usually I keep the packages, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it because I think that's holding the smell in. My Glam Light palette, one of my Glam Light palettes is like that, and it's just so strong. But this is what this one looks. This is the actual Hidden Jewels is the name of this one. Make sure they're not called something different. Make sure they're not all called the same thing. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. This is Hidden Jewels. Wait till you see it. You think it's going to be blues, right? Because this looks like it's going to be blues. Bam. It's not. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. As soon as I open that up, I'm like, oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I think that is beautiful. The next one is called Quartz Crush. And this is what the outside looks like. And I think that is so pretty. And it's, you know, textured. It's not soft, it's textured. And look, ready? Oh, damn. I mean, they're just gorgeous. And the next one is called So Jaded. I'm going to throw those boxes away. I usually don't. I like to keep my boxes, but I can just smell that coming out of these boxes. And this one, look at the outside. It reminds me of, I'm allergic to the sun, something else about me, and I can't go to the beach. So it kind of reminds me of like pebbles on a beach that you find, and you're like, oh, there's a colored one. It's kind of like that. But bam. I mean, look at these colors, guys. And this reminds me of the palette. Looks like it would go with that. See what I mean? Looks like that. And then the next one is called Diamonds and Pearls. Girls' best friends. And I do get goofy, because y'all know I get freaking goofy. Alright. And this one is a very neutral palette, and it's got that pop of gold down there. And the last one is like totally different than these. Okay? It's like, you know, totally different. This one is called Wild Onyx, and totally different. Ready? Bam. Completely different than the other ones. Bam. Very neutral. You can wear it with all these other colors and use it like an offset color. So, I am going to just pick one and I'm going to play with it. And what I'll do is I'll just put a little bit on one eye and then I'll go off camera and do my lashes and stuff. I don't put false lashes on because, like I said, I'm trying to get those one lashes to grow in on the one side. So usually you'll see me, I do a lot of like these colors. I gravitate toward them. So I'm not going to do them today because I do those colors a lot. And I do a lot of purples and things like that. So I'm not going to do them either. And I do a lot of these. So we're going to do something different because I do those a lot. And I haven't done these for a while. I have a ColourPop palette like that. So it's called Up in Smoke. And I don't know if I have it yet. Smoke Show, sorry. And I did this a long time ago. I didn't do it on camera, but I did it on Instagram. You guys need to follow me over there called Jenny_Survivor. Because when I do my giveaways, and I put my rules in every single video. That way you guys would know them ahead of time, even though there's not a giveaway in this particular video. But I do put the rules down there. But that's one of the things you have to do is following on Instagram. But this is that palette. And I did a look on that, and it's really pretty. And also, to let you guys know, I am doing my BoxyCharm giveaway. If you looked at that video, which I'm going to go ahead and tag that video up here for you. That giveaway ends next week. And then I have 2 more giveaways I'm doing this month. I have my regular giveaway that is like all the things that I've been getting in my boxes, except that one, except the other one I just talked about, over the last month or so. And that giveaway ends the last Saturday of this month, and it will be a YouTube giveaway. And then I have another giveaway that I'm doing on Instagram, and that one is going to be also ending the last Saturday of this month, and that's going to be an Instagram only. So you have to go over to Instagram and check and see what you have to do to win that one. And it's also a big box of stuff that I've been kind of gathering and putting in. And then I'm going to be doing another one on Instagram with a friend of mine named Maya. And she and I are going to be doing one together. So you have to look for that one. We were going to do this month, but I think we're going to wait and do that one next month so we have more time to gather some stuff together. So yeah, I've already laid down my base with my P. Louise. I'm going to pull you all in some. And I do have to look down here in a mirror because I can't see crap. So if you see me go down some, I'm going to try to move the camera down at an angle a little bit. That way you can see what I'm doing a little bit. Let me see if that helps you. That helps some. So we'll see how that goes. And if you hear snoring in the background, it's my puppy Sophie. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. So we are going to just play and see where it goes. And you'll see me, I use Bling brushes and Juno brushes. And I do have a couple other brushes from Modeer. And then I have this other one. I forgot what the name of it is, to be honest with you. And of course it doesn't say so on the brush. But I got this one. And one of my, I think, Ipsy or BoxyCharms or something. I don't remember what it was, but I like it. I like it. So I use them too. Okay, so I am going. These are all kind of sparkly. And there's not a whole, since with 4 pans, you know, it's not like a whole lot of colors to play with. And I don't want to go over the top today because I really don't feel like it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this bling brush here, which is, let me get my handy dandy little microscope, what's this thing called? Magnifying glass. It is the E4. I don't know yet. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to get this gray color here at the bottom and see what the hell it does, because I haven't swatched anything, and that's something else too. A lot of times you'll swatch stuff like on the back of your hand, on your arm, or whatever you see people swatch, and it doesn't look anything like it looks like on the eye. So I'm not going to swatch them today. I was going to, but it doesn't look anything like it's going to look on the eye, so I'm not going to swatch them. Oh. Wow, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm getting fallout, but oh my gosh. Look at that. Wow. And I do have like hooded kind of deep set eyes. So I can't pull off those wonderful looks that everybody else does. And also don't have any eyebrow hairs. So my eyebrows are pretty hideous most of the time. And they look different every time, so. Alright, I'm just going to kind of buff this out a little bit. Kind of fade it up to the top. I'm going to I'm gonna concentrate, keeping it heavy on the base and then fade it. I am really surprised at how much color payoff this has. I did not expect that to be that pigmented. But there is fallout. And it's probably the brush because I am using a flat head. You know, it's flat. I am really, really shocked that that has that much pigment to it. I'm going to use my finger. I'm going to grab this white one. I was going to save it for up here, but I think I'm going to pop it in the corner here. Would you look at that? Holy hand grenade. Wow. The true test will be the wear on it and how it affects my eyes, because I have sensitive lids. Like glitter about kills me. Anything with glitter in it I have trouble with. This is no glitter, but I mean, what that black looks like, it might have some in it. We'll see. We'll see. Wow, that's really pretty. It mixes really well with that gray. What do you think so far? Not bad. Not bad for a crazy lady. Alright, and then in the corner, try that black. I don't know, we'll see how it works. I am looking for a specific brush. Listen right here. This is another bling brush. This is E14. It's from the Starry Night collection. Look at that. She hand lays all these brushes. I mean, they're amazing. They're beautiful brushes. I'm kind of worried about this black over here, guys, because it's, ooh, it looks like it's going to have a lot of fallout. I'll tap a lot on this one because I don't know what that's going to be like. I'm just going to tap it in. You know, usually I don't do this, but I'm going to do it this time. I usually don't put a lot of powder underneath my eyes because of my wrinkles, but I'm gonna put a little baking powder underneath there. I'm using my Juno. I mean my a lot of times I use my Juno. Today I'm going to use my Jeffree Star because that looks like that's going to have a lot of fallout. It may not, but just to be sure. I am surprised at all. Wow, this is like, I just didn't expect it to have this much pigmentation. It's really pretty. It makes me want to grab this other one over here, all those colors. You'll see, I like a lot of color. I am not a very neutral bitch. I like color. So this is, I've been doing a lot of neutrals lately though. But I keep looking at this other one thinking, I want to put some pop of color in here. But I'm not. I'm not going to do it. Not gonna do it. Not today. Not today. Alright, I'm gonna put some more of that gray in. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm curious. I'm gonna use a finger, like, and see what that gray looks like with the finger on there. Because it looks really dark with my finger. I'm gonna see. Yeah, see, look how dark it is with the finger. So I definitely want to keep it on the brush because if not, it'll be too dark. Buff it out a little bit with one of my Juno brushes here. I'm kind of surprised at this. I just did not expect it. It's just kind of blowing me away right now. And that black didn't have as much thought I thought it was going to have, but it does have, definitely has fallout. But I can't do my face after because I have to draw my eyebrows on. So it makes it a little hard. Sometimes I'll do my under eyes afterwards. But honestly, I didn't know I was going to be doing a video. I didn't know I was going to be doing eye makeup because honestly, I didn't. I just thought I was going to put a little foundation on and just go sit in my chair with my heating pad on, which I'm going to do after this. I'm liking it. I'm liking it, my lovelies. I am liking it. And then for the top, I'm going to use the highlighter that's in here. I'm going to put it in the corner first and see what it looks like. It's like a pink highlighter, so it's not like that, you know. I'm going to grab the other one that I just showed you because I want to see what that looks like up top. So what are you guys doing to keep busy? If you're used to being like out all the time and you can't, like if your state is one of the states that, you know, you can't do it, like what are you doing to keep yourself busy? You got a home, like what do you do? Have you taken up any new hobbies? And this one works really well with this. It looks a lot like that white in there, though, to be honest with you. It might be the same color. I might just popped one in the highlighter and one in the thing. You see what I mean about this white? Look at that highlighter. I don't know if you can tell because I have a weird camera angle happening right now. I'm going to put it back up where it belongs. Okay. So I'm going to zoom you in and show you what I've done so far. Let me brush this off. It's really pretty. Looks like it needs to be blended out a little bit more. Because it's, you know, yeah, I think it needs to be blended out a little bit more. That way I don't have such harsh edges. Yep, I like it. All right, I'm gonna go change my camera battery because it's flashing on me, and I shall return. Okay, my lovelies. So when I put the camera battery in, I decided to go ahead and just finish everything because I was gonna have to go off camera and do it anyway, so I might as well. So let me bring you guys in a little farther, a little closer, I should say. And this is the completed look. I think it's really pretty. I know it's not a whole lot going on here, and I did have to cheat. I did have to go to this one, and I used this color right here, which is that like light kind of periwinkle lavender type of color, and I popped it just like right here. So yeah, I gotta have a little color. I gotta have a little bit of color. I had to put just a little bit in there, and then I used this gray color that we hadn't used yet. I used this one here as my underneath here, and then for my liner, I used the thing by Charlotte Tilbury that I own. I used this pencil. It's just a regular eyeliner pencil. I use that for my eyeliner, and I really like it. And actually, for a pencil, it actually glided on pretty smooth. So I did like that. For my lashes, I gotta show you something. This is hilarious. Okay, so I was talking about how I was getting my lashes to grow back out. So I got this mascara off of Amazon. It's by JDO. I don't know if you guys ever heard of them before. I use one of their other products, the heated wand that I use. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but I got this from them, and it's supposed to be like this. It's called 4D Silk Fiber Slender Mascara, and I thought, yeah, whatever. Okay, it's not gonna work. Well, you know, I've been having a lot of problems with my mascaras, and I'm sure you guys have seen me talk about my by Terry, which I swear by. But this is what the wand looks like, and I was a little, I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but I want to try it. And I told the company, I'm like, yeah, we'll try it. We'll see what happens. Let me just show you. Freaking worked. Look at that. It actually got those little baby lashes that all the other mascaras I've tried don't get. It actually got them. And this one lash, I gotta show you it's hilarious. So I got this one lash. I don't know if it's gonna be able to zoom in to be able to see it. Let's see if it lets you. Gotta hope you can see it because it's hilarious. Oh my gosh, it's not. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's really long. Let me see if I can point out which one it is. It's this one right there. It's underneath my fingernail. Oh, come on. Focus in. Focus in. I want you guys to see it. It's hilarious how long this lash is. I wonder. You guys have got to see it. It's freaking hilarious. Let me try something else. You guys have got to see this lash. Come on, camera. You guys, I mean, it's just so funny. It's so funny how long this lash is. It's not going to do it, is it? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe. Look at it. Oh, one lash. Do you see it? Like right there. It's just for some reason that one lash is just like over all the other lashes. So apparently I might, you know, I might need to kind of back off on that particular lash on putting that lash stuff in. And it's like literally like reaching like the outer limits. So yeah, my Grande lash is working very well over there. So anyway, I love this stuff. I really do. I'm just really still in shock at how much pigment it's got in it. And let's just go ahead and swatch this one since I have it out. Like I said, swatching is not that great on the hands because it's totally different by the time you put in your, wow. It's a lot. By the time you put in your, your primer and stuff on, but we'll still gonna get a look. You can see them. So this is what it looks like on the back of the hand. And I mean, look at that. You know, for like a step above drugstore. I mean, whoever, like, no. I'm just still like so like amazed. And you can get this stuff like I got it off of their website. I think like even Ulta has it. I'm not sure if they have these particular ones though. I'm not sure. I haven't looked, but they may. It just took me a long time to get it because of everything going on. You know, it took a while to get it. So I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't looked to see whether Ulta has it or not. And then for my lips, I use my Sigma, I use my Belladonna and New Mod. First I put the New Mod on and it was just, I needed something more popping with this look. I was worried about the butthole lips. You don't have the butthole lips. I was worried about that. But I put this one first and it was just not enough. It's the color I normally wear, but it just wasn't enough. You know, I need something a little bit more. And I was using this Dior lip that I got from, it's called Lip Glow that I got from Sephora. And it's like a lip oil, then like a lip balm. And I put that on first. And I thought it was going to be like a color, but it wasn't. Just like a little like sheer pink. So anyway, I put that on and it was not bright enough. So I'm like, let's pop some red on. And this is like a plum red kind of color, as you can see. So this was on first, then this. And then I went in through my Stila one that I got in my BoxyCharm. What color is this? I don't even know. It is called Synergy. And it's, you know, like that. I don't know if you've seen the BoxyCharm, but it's got a little bit of a tint, not tint, shimmer to it. So I put that on top because I gotta have gloss. I can't live without my gloss. And then I went ahead and used the highlighter palette, but then I did put a little bit of this highlighter on as well. But anyway, overall, I really, really like it, and I'm really glad. I gotta talk to you guys a little closer. I don't like being so far away from you. I like the way it turned out, and I'm glad I got on here and did this for you guys because it does make me feel better. But you know what? My ass hurts. You know, that lower area of my back. I gotta go sit on my heating pad because I gotta do something, and I gotta go take my urinary health tinctures and drink some cranberry juice because it hurts. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I love you so much, and I thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to go enter the drawing for the BoxyCharm. It's really simple, guys, like really simple. All you do, go watch that video, leave your Instagram name down below, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to my channel. Can't get much easier than that, so just go do that. I love you guys, and look for me on my next video, and I hope it's not too long in between. I hope to be able to pop out 4 videos for you next week, but no promises. I can't promise because I don't know what this head's going to do to me. I really don't. I don't know what's going to do to me. You never know. But anyway, usually I say at the end of my videos to go out there and take care of each other and be good to each other. But instead, stay home, take care of each other, be good to each other, love yourself, take care of yourself. Self-care is really important right now. So just, you know, find something that makes you happy and do it, okay? Anyway, guys, thank you again for joining me here today. If you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos and hit the bell notification so you know when I do this again. And thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. It really means the world to me. You've really warmed my heart and touched my soul. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.